Hello and welcome to my world. In our continuation of our Star Trek Online adventures, I kind of made a mistake here as we were heading to Earth Space Dock to meet Admiral Quinn to turn in Galaxy at Large. Basically, the mission that basically opens you up to doing side stories, side adventures, before you start going off into other areas of the galaxy. But that's so yeah, like we missed the intro of that dialogue with Admiral Quinn, but there you go. Hey, it's Admiral Janeway, who we did not meet because our captain is from the 23rd century.
You've done excellent work so far.
Of course I had
I want
done.
to expand the range of your mission profiles. There are trouble spots all over the galaxy.
Yes, there is.
Starfleet captain never shies from engaging with trouble and trying to solve problems. Within the bounds of the Prime Directive.
And fuck the Prime Directive.
You'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant.
Yes, we know.
Ships or local problems need help. We also have trouble spots in other parts of the galaxy, such as Nimbus 3, Drozana Station, and the Defera system. Check into these kinds of trouble spots as time permits.
Alright, so we completed the Klingon War. So we got a lot of stuff that is alright, stuff here is like missions. Oh, skills. We got our skills that we need to put stuff in here. We need tactical points. God damn it! It's like this is a bug that actually exists on the PC version, where where your traits and everything get reset. And I forget what my actual traits were that I had. Uh, beam cannons. Reputation. We got nothing on the reputation. We can't do anything on reputation because that doesn't unlock until later on. What's our rank? We're a commander. That's a all right. Mission journal. Secrets of Nimbus.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase 39 Sierra. Starbase 114 is located in the Celis system in the Beta Quadrant.
Right. So that's where our next mission is. Oh, it's throwing us into Romulan mystery. So heading to Nimbus, it would actually be the more important thing to do. Okay. So that's what we'll do there. So yeah, makes sense. We go from here, and we go, and we'll head straight to Nimbus 3, the world of galactic peace. Wait. Oh,
Hello. Admiral Quinn told me that you would be available to take me to Starbase 39 Sierra. From there,
Admiral Quinn says a lot of
the
things.
system. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about that area. Fascinating place. I've made it my life's work. This life, anyway.
This life?
I am a Trill.
Ah, he's a Trill.
My people are lucky enough to be joined with a symbiotic life form.
Sorry, that's the water bottle you're hearing.
With them, and in return they share lifetimes of knowledge and memories with us. I am Khan's 7th host, and most of us have been scientists. My predecessor, Lenara Khan, was working to create artificial wormholes. I studied the effects of supernova. Goodbye.
Tell me about the Hobus system.
In 2387, the star in the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion devastated the planets in the system, of course. But then it created a chain reaction that cut a path of destruction more than 500 light years long.
That's pretty damn long when you think about it.
Event. Most notably, the Romulus system. Both Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Billions lost their lives. The thing is, an M-class planet like Romulus should have been protected by its stellar magnetosphere and its planetary magnetic field. They act like shields to protect the planet from radiation, and a supernova blast is highly energetic radiation. If the supernova is large enough, it will overwhelm those defenses, but...
Yeah, makes no sense, but it does go to show how screwed Earth is in real life. If something happens to our sun, we're the definition of screwed.
Goodbye.
Didn't Starfleet try to help?
Ambassador Spock attempted to organize an evacuation, but the Romulan Senate refused. I guess they thought they had more...
Romulans acting like Republicans.
That was a horrible time. Ambassador Spock had a plan to stop the wave, but after the destruction, a Romulan named Nero blamed him. Nero had a ship of awesome power. We still don't know everything about the Narada, but we think the Romulans used Borg technology.
You think or you know?
Nero destroyed dozens of our ships, and even attacked a Klingon fleet led by General Worf. I hear Worf barely survived. Ultimately, Nero confronted Spock in the Hobus system. Spock managed to use red matter to create an artificial singularity to contain the worst of the supernova's blast, but both he and Nero were lost.
And thus Spock ended up in the horrible JJ verse.
Goodbye.
What is the current Romulan political situation?
In a word, troubled. Sela rules
Who's me?
of the Star Empire and isn't shy about using the Tal Shiar and the military to bring systems back into the fold. Meanwhile, Ditan and his unificationists have formed the Romulan Republic. The Federation and the Klingons recently recognized them at Khitomer, while Empress Sela and her allies express their disapproval violently. Tensions remain high.
And you can only see that the Republic being recognized by doing a Romulan playthrough.
The Remans have formed a resistance movement in response to Imperial persecution. There's a lot of bad blood between Remans and Romulans that could end rather poorly.
Yes, most of that blood is AB positive, however.
Reports concerning Taurus, the former Imperial Praetor. She was ousted from power by Sela, and rumor has it she's seeking powerful allies from both within the Empire and without. Sela made a lot of enemies over the years. This could be their chance to settle old scores. Goodbye.
Why are you saying goodbye? We're starting a conversation, dude.
Packed and ready. The USS Tucker is waiting for me at the starbase. They'll be taking me to the Hoba system. Maybe this time we'll find the clues we need to solve this mystery. Goodbye.
Now we do goodbye. So let's also pick up. We had a situation in the Nimbus system, Commander. Romulan Republic intelligence suggests there are triggers for the Thalaron weapons are somewhere on the planet Nimbus 3. There are also increasing reports of Tal Shiar activity on the planet. Most people steer clear of Nimbus 3 these days. The Orion Syndicate basically runs the planet. Obviously, though, it would be a disaster if the Tal Shiar manage to get their hands on the Thalaron triggers or take control of the planet. Stopping them not only helps a planet that needs Starfleet assistance, it provides a diplomatic connection with the Romulan Republic. I know I can count on you to do the right thing. I knew that I could count on you, Boxa. You'll be looking for a man named Horace Jones. Horace is a local to Nimbus 3 and can give you the lay of the land, and be careful. The planet is deep in the hands of the Orion Syndicate, specifically an Orion named Hassan the Undying. We've sent operatives to look into the matter before, but met with little success. If you can find out what happened to them while you're there, it will be appreciated. You have very much respect, Commander. In return, I'll answer any questions you have. So, let's head to Starbase 39 Sierra first. So, we're taking this opportunity of, this going from one place to another place. And just making sure our playthrough is unique.
Passionate, vibrant species, but the loss of their homeworld has left them in ashes. The survivors of the cataclysm have gathered under the banner of Empress Sela. She has sought out new allies from the Delta Quadrant in an attempt to rebuild the Romulans' former might. And now, she seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
Thanks, Spock. Well, our captain has met Spock. Or what remains of Leonard Nimoy's dialogue. So again, taking the long road from point A to point B here.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Commander.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Are you scared to go into Romulan space?
Never! The crew of the Tucker can handle anything the Romulans can throw at us. Besides, you can only learn so much from sensors and probes. To really understand the Hoba system, we need to be there.
What else can you tell me about Romulan space?
The Romulans are touchy. Watch what you say or you'll be in for a fight. The Remans don't even bother talking before they fire, so I think they're more dangerous than the Romulans. Sela's found some new allies, too. They're from the Delta Quadrant, but I don't know much about them.
What should I do now?
Wish me luck. Oh, and I'd check in with Admiral Tanay before you leave. She might have new orders for you. Goodbye.
All right. Captain skills.
You may have heard about the tragedy at Khitomer. Empress Sela attempted to disrupt the
Again, it was like
conference
making sure we get from point A to point B.
the death of Commander Tamer. Now, Sela is offering a political reconciliation with the Federation, despite the fact that we have allied with the Romulan Republic. She has invited Federation diplomats to meet with her delegation at a secure base on the edge of the neutral zone. However, we have recently received intelligence that Sela is amassing a fleet. We are sending you with the peace delegation as cover for your investigation into Sela's activities. This is a very delicate situation.
How delicate is it?
Try to covertly
So delicate that it's sending just a commander to deal with it.
without disrupting our peace efforts or upsetting Sela. However, we do have an agent in her retinue who will help you. I have new missions for you.
No, you don't. All right. Depart the system because again, we'll see what are we closer to? Or will we be closer to the Sela mission, or are we closer to the Nimbus 3? Kind of will determine where we go from here. It's kind of the same distance here. But heading to Nimbus 3, again, it's its own separate thing, and it's kind of important to the Romulan story arc. Like, meeting Sela can wait. Not to mention, I want screenshots here, you know. And it's like, I want my playthrough to be, like, different and unique and wonderful. Of course, I have been asked, well, why don't I just do these on stream? Because a Star Trek Online stream can get very monotonous. Granted, we're playing with a controller and as opposed to a mouse and keyboard as we did in the past. I kind of feel like, you know, just having this as off-stream content
On a forgotten world,
allows me to get other things done.
evil lurks, waiting for the chance to strike. The truth behind the destruction of the Romulus system may be the harbinger of the greatest threat the Federation has ever faced.
Yep, we're on the deep end of it now. Not to mention, doing the side content is kind of key in a way to leveling up quicker. Welcome to the Nimbus system. Introducing Star Trek V, the best movie in the franchise. Commander, we're ready to beam down to Nimbus 3 at your command. Take down our cast of subjects. Suspects. Boy, you can tell I'm recording this before 7 a.m. Matter of fact, you might actually briefly hear my alarm go off. And that's kind of like the terrible thing of working nights. And having a late stream. It's totally disrupted my sleep patterns. Mr. Jones. Greetings, name's Horace Jones, interstellar trader, daring prospector, and broker of useful information. I'm betting you're here about the missing travelers or maybe the weapons trade, am I right? Just to get it out of the way, I'm not on anyone's side. Federation, Klingon, Romulan, it makes no difference to me. Why, my grandfather was happy to do business with anyone. So whatever you need, I can provide, be it titanium polish or the latest scuttlebutt. Now, to be clear, this is all strictly, well, let's just say if this doesn't work out, then you don't know me and I don't know you.
You want information? I've got it. Just don't let people know I gave it to you.
Tell me about the Thalion triggers.
It's kind of a big deal. Lots of people are talking about it, but nobody really knows, right? My guess is that the Syndicate wants a piece of that action, and they're doing something to keep a finger in the pie while moving things around without permitting.
It was funny. Horace Jones, back when Star Trek Online was introduced, was out there. He appeared in a mission involving tribbles.
It's probably at the bar, but my guess is you're not going
So,
to
but they repurposed the character to be on Nimbus 3.
It's too risky to keep them here, where everyone is coming and going all the time. You want information? I've got it. Just don't let people know I gave it to you.
What's the story with all the missing people?
A lot of folks have come through town lately, mostly following rumors of the weapons trade, but occasionally there's some crazies looking for lost treasure or something like that. Most of them wind up heading out into the desert. Almost nobody comes back. Scorpions, mantis, syndicate enforcers. Take your pick of hazards. And if they don't get you, the sun and heat will. You want information? Funny seeing you folks here. No one seems to bat an eye about our little planet until the Orions get their hands on something nasty. Now between that and the Romulans, this joint is jumping. You want info?
Yeah, we want info.
You info? The owner of the local bar, a reformed Borg by the name of 2 of 8, has his ear close to the ground. He can tell you more about the Tal Shiar. Just don't tell too many people I told you. All right? You want information?
Alright, thanks, Horace. Now, I do know you need, like, duty officer slots available to actually do a mission that just to show like you are meant to be in good spirits with the people, that you're not here to cause problems. We're a barfly. This comes in handy. Gambling with Lita is from Quark Enterprises.
You're here for information. Someone told you I could
And there's my alarm.
make it
It's
quick.
7 o'clock a.m. at the time of the recording here. What is a liberated Borg drone doing out here?
Minding his own business. I suggest you do the same.
Fine, what can you tell me about the Thalion triggers?
I'll tell you what I told the others. The Thalaron triggers can be found outside of town. That's where the Orions do their trading. We don't have many rules here, but that's one we all follow. Keep trouble outside the walls. Anybody looking for trouble winds up out there eventually, one way or another.
Other people have been looking for them?
People have disappeared in the night. Other people go looking for them and don't come back.
Know anything else?
You're here for information. Someone told you I could give it to you. Make it quick.
Where can I find the Thalion weapons?
I'll tell you what I told the others.
Alright. Yeah. Kind of rolls out there. Dr. Dance Coordinator. I can't imagine that actually being a comfortable thing to do. Like, how would you actually access your emotes and stuff? See, that's that's an interesting little conundrum there. All right, but we head out into the desert. There's my crew. Looks like a Federation and Klingon squad were attacked by scorpions. So again, you gotta scan the stuff. You can hail the ship to beam back to Paradise City when you aren't engaged in combat. But we're always engaged in combat. That's the thing. Well, somebody's showing off with their big weapon. Well, it's always a good spot to get various things done. Picking up survivors. But Barky must have known they wouldn't make it out here. Hula berries? Shouldn't there be like a Federation squad around here too? Fire in the hole! Like this, farm the enemies. Beam them up to sickbay. It seems clear that 2 of 8 sent us out here hoping we'd be wounded like or killed like the others. We have to confront them about the weapons. Alright. Normally you get like a big scorpion that pops up here. Well, they're dead. Just go out there and chuck it. A giant scorpion has been sighted in the area. The giant scorpion has been defeated before we can get it. I knew it was going to pop up. Well, that's a whole lot of rigmarole. Hey, look, that mascot has 3 tails, but I've seen Star Trek 5. It also has 3 titties. That's Tiddies. Titties. All right, you.
Apologize for the deception. Obviously, it was an error to mislead you.
Yes, it was, because we
Don't
survived.
understand my actions to be hateful. I bear no ill will toward you. Besides, the taciturn X-Borg bit almost always works. I cannot be seen aiding you. The Orion Syndicate would kill me if they knew. However, if you have the resources to survive in the desert, then you might have a chance against the Syndicate.
So where are the Thalaron triggers?
I can only confirm that the Thalaron triggers are in the possession of the Orion Syndicate. I cannot say any more than that. Call it a leftover default of cowardice, or perhaps a strong sense of self-preservation.
Or both.
There's only one man in this town who'd be willing to help you, and that is a man who calls himself Law. He does not come out of his home nearby, but I will tell you a way to signal him. If he wants to talk to you, he will.
I'll speak with this Law. Oh, that reminds me. Where is our duty officer thing? And you do kind of need to have open duty officer slots anyway, to get some stuff done, because that's is what it is. All right. Law's house.
Who is it? Oh, you're not from around here, are you? Who told you about the signal? Are you just here to annoy me?
Yes, we are.
You know the signal.
We're always here to annoy you.
Peacekeeper around here. Well, I'm not signing back up for it. Not after what the Syndicate did to me. Leave me alone.
What were the peacekeepers?
Peacekeepers, ha! That was a novel idea.
Very novel.
Supposed to be the law around here. Most people took it as a joke, but I took it seriously. The Orion Syndicate didn't like that. They dragged me away in front of everyone in the town. Well, I won't go into what Hassan and his crew did to me. All
They
you
bent him over and hit him with a paddle.
I learned why you don't cross the Syndicate.
Trying to find information about the other one triggers. I was told you could help.
Thalaron triggers? Why should I help you with that? The Orion Syndicate will kill me if I tell you anything. You should have tried coming here about 2 years ago. The old me would have helped you in a hurry. Still, you look like you've survived the desert, so you must be strong. Can you guarantee that I'll be safe if I help you?
I'll do everything I can to ensure your safety.
Well, I suppose since you've got yourself a fancy starship and all. Maybe you might just be able to make
My
a
ship
stand
ain't that fancy.
I still have my doubts, especially with all that extra muscle the Syndicate has now. They're even getting help from the Tall Shar.
They
The
are.
Syndicate is now using Nausicaan pirates and Gorn as their thugs. The Syndicate is using Nausicaan pirates and Gorn as their thugs now. They used to meet in ruins nearby.
Did he just read that line twice?
Secret deals and basically plan how to make our lives miserable. That all stopped when sandworms decided to make that place their home. I'm sure there's still some data there. You'll be able to find information in the ruins, either in the old consoles or in the belly of a sandworm. Now get out of here before anyone sees you talking to me.
Right? To the ruins. So we'll just do a full-on sprint. And there is a transporter down there too. But that's one way or another. We get things done. My crew, are you with me? Yes, you are. One thing that a big advantage of the PC side, you did have the auto walk feature. But on the console side, you don't really have that. Oh, that's how you have to enter, specifically go into chat through that. Okay. Yeah. Work our way down here. We do gotta be careful here because that giant worm can pop up too. And just being able to beam from one place to another place will be very useful. Think about fast travel on the ground. Only so many places actually have that feature. He's like, no, don't you vomit on me. We're trying to get something kind of coherent, but we need more information. Of course we do. Now, one of my favorite ones to grab is from up here. The reason I like this one is because if on the PC side, if you had a bunch of people in this area, almost guarantee you can almost get that one with no problem. That's not much of a problem on the console side. Smaller player base. Defeating sandworms. Before breakfast. Who am I kidding? With my fridge being on the fridge, I don't even have milk. Well, I got eggs, but I guess I could boil the hell out of them. They should be good. Alright. Next console, I think, was... Again, just being able to run up and... Should be a... That sounded very large. Oh, no, it's just these ones that pop back up. Oh, shit! It's huge! So where the fuck is my crew at? Woo! We survived! Again, not ideal. We should go back to the bar and decrypt the information on their computer. Yeah, we should. Don't mind me, I'm just making my way through here. My crew abandoned me. Traitorous bastards! Take us back to the Paradise City, where the Orions are green and the cat girls have 3 titties. Take me home, yeah, yeah. The access code has a key that includes a mathematical flaw. If you can set the first 2 digits and add up to the 3rd digit, and the 2nd and 3rd digit add up to the 4th, you should be able to trip the algorithm. The blind man sees all. All right. Hi! Well, you're alive! Look, how was I supposed to know you were different from the others? I swear, I'll tell you everything you need to know. After all, you might just have the power to stick it to these guys in the Orion Syndicate. And that thing about the blind man? Oh, well, yeah, I might have some way of helping you find out more about that. Just don't leave now, alright? People have started to notice me helping you. I don't want to think of what will happen if you leave. By the way, there was someone here looking for you. Said they were sent here on a previous mission, but now they're looking to join up with your crew.
Congratulations, Commander.
I've got it. Just don't let people know I gave it to you.
All right. So with that said, we'll wrap up this video exploits here. And of course, I'll try to get around to doing the next part of our Nimbus adventures as soon as possible, since we did cover a couple of different missions in this one. So with that said, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!